Notts County talk back at home after Notts have beaten Oldham 4-1 at Meadow Lane. Really good. We've filmed some videos after the game with Holly, who's been on the channel quite regularly, and Fred, who was new to the channel. Unfortunately, our microphone has now decided to pack up, so we're in the process of getting a new one. So unfortunately, we don't have those available to upload tonight, so I'm going to do a quick reaction myself. We won that game 4-1. Very, very comfortable, incredibly comfortable for us. The second half, for me, felt like we were completely preserving ourselves for New Year's Day. There was no need to exert too much energy. And all in all, is a very, very professional performance from the side. I think Luke Williams will be happy with 90% of what he saw, obviously not the goal conceded. But the big questions beforehand were, there's no Langstaff in the squad at all. Can we get goals? And we scored 4 before the break. There's no better way to answer that. We've scored 4 goals before the break. So, you know, if Langstaff does come back ready for that New Year's Day fixture, it just adds further firepower to us. But if he's still not quite ready after that bad tackle against Gateshead, then I'd be more than happy, more than confident to go with what we've got at the minute. Scott stepped in. For me, Sam Austin was given man of the match, but I would say Scott deserved that. He so nearly got his hat-trick on a couple of occasions, played really, really well, got in behind them well, was in the great positions for crosses, like the first goal, and his second goal, actually. So I just think he did really, really well. There would have been pressure on him internally, pressure on him from social media. Can he step into Langstaff's shoes? Pressure maybe from others around him, but he stepped up really, really good. Makes me feel very confident, and I believe that takes him to 11 goals so far this season. They did score, and it was a very, very well worked goal, and it didn't match any of their play at all. I mean, their fans came, they were in great voice first half, hard to be in good voice second half, and the noise they did make was directed against the side and the manager. Some pretty comical songs, to be fair. I did feel for them, travelling big numbers on Boxing Day, made quite a lot of noise. I'm sure it'll be noisy when we go there on New Year's Day. And their goal was good. It was well worked. We couldn't get near them. Slocum nearly saved it, but we didn't really have an opportunity. And then their play was completely flat after that. They had no opportunities of note at all. When they scored the goal, I thought, hang on, these know how to play. But, you know, maybe it was Kyle Cameron hitting straight back with that goal after a well-saved free kick that Francis took. But they never offered anything else. And, you know, when we went 2-1 up, that was realistically, it was game over. And we then go 3-1 up and then 4-1 up before the break. And as I've already said, we could just use that time then to rest, take Matty Palmer off, bring people on, bring Bostock on, get him some more minutes. And it was an all-round very, very good performance. So 4-1, again, we dominated, and some great performances in there as well. Some really good performances. Aaron the man, especially first half for me. The work rate again from Chickson that we like to see. Scott, as I've said, fantastic. I haven't even mentioned Ruben Rodriguez, who was just having a laugh at points of that first half. As was Aidan Baldwin, fantastic. Really good at shielding that ball, starting attacks from the back, and it's what we like to see. So, yeah, very pleased with that performance. Done and dusted on Boxing Day. Could always be a tricky one when things, you know, the preparation isn't the same as usual. With it being Christmas the day before. But we got the job done very professionally, and that's what I expect from a Luke Williams side. You've got Wrexham also keeping up the chase on us. Very good result, beating Solihull 5-0. Chesterfield keeping their slim hopes alive, winning 2-1 away at Scunthorpe. But we've got our job done. On to New Year's Day. Again, a tricky fixture away at Oldham. Tricky fixture for Wrexham as well, travelling to Solihull, who I don't think will be as poor as they were today. So this title race is well and truly on, and I could see it going as far as, you know, the last couple of games of the season.